In today's video, we cover 15 of the most common Alaska Airlines interview questions that the hiring manager will ask during your interview. Each answer can be customized to highlight your unique qualifications and experiences. Before your interview, it's important to research the company and review the job description so you can incorporate key skills relevant to the job role in your answers. Question number 1. Why do you want to be an Alaska Airlines flight attendant? To answer this question, focus on why Alaska Airlines stands out to you and how it aligns with your values or career goals. Research the airline's culture, mission, and reputation. Then, connect your skills and passion for customer service with what makes Alaska Airlines unique. Keep your answer genuine and specific. I want to be an Alaska Airlines flight attendant because of the company's strong reputation for genuinely caring about its employees and customers. The commitment to sustainability and the unique emphasis on creating a personal, welcoming experience for passengers are values I admire and want to contribute to. I've always enjoyed working with people, especially in roles where I can create a positive experience for them. What I find especially meaningful is how Alaska Airlines emphasizes community and connection, whether through partnerships with local organizations or how flight attendants are encouraged to make travelers feel at home. I believe my enthusiasm for helping others, my ability to stay calm under pressure, and my love of travel align perfectly with the qualities Alaska Airlines values. It feels like a place where I can grow while making a real difference for passengers every day. Question number 2. What experience do you have that makes you qualified for this position? To answer this question well, focus on specific experiences, skills, or traits that make you a strong fit for the role. Highlight how your background aligns with the responsibilities and values of Alaska Airlines. If you have direct experience, emphasize it clearly. If you don't, focus on transferable skills, enthusiasm for the role, and your ability to learn. First, here's a sample answer for someone with flight attendant experience. I believe my experience as a flight attendant has prepared me well for this role with Alaska Airlines. Over the past 4 years, I've worked for a regional carrier, handling various responsibilities, including ensuring passenger safety, providing excellent customer service, and staying calm in high-pressure situations. I'm used to thinking on my feet, whether it's resolving seat disputes, helping nervous flyers feel comfortable, or dealing with unexpected challenges like delays. I've consistently received positive feedback from passengers and supervisors for being approachable, attentive, and dependable. Alaska Airlines' reputation for exceptional customer care resonates with me, and I'm confident that my experience aligns with the level of service your team is known for. Now here's a sample answer for someone without flight attendant experience. I may not have direct experience as a flight attendant, but I've developed skills that are important for this role. In my current job in retail, I've learned how to provide outstanding customer service, stay organized during busy shifts, and handle conflicts with patience and professionalism. I also worked part-time at a local community center where I coordinated events and helped people navigate new situations, something I imagine would translate well to helping passengers feel comfortable and informed on flights. I've always admired Alaska Airlines for its commitment to care and hospitality. I'm eager to bring my strong work ethic, enthusiasm for helping others, and willingness to learn to your team. Question number 3. What values does Alaska Airlines have that are personal to you? Connect Alaska Airlines values to your personal beliefs and experiences when answering this question. This shows that you know and genuinely align with the company's culture. Focus on 1 or 2 values that resonate with you the most, and explain why they matter to you personally. Share a brief life or career example, demonstrating how you live out these values. One of the values that stands out about Alaska Airlines is your commitment to care for people, whether it's your guests, employees, or the community. Caring for others has always been a personal priority for me. In my previous job, I made it a point to treat every customer with patience and respect, even in high-stress situations. For example, there was a time when an elderly customer became overwhelmed trying to navigate our process. I took the time to walk her through everything, ensuring she felt supported. That moment reminded me how small actions can make someone's day. I also admire your focus on environmental stewardship. Protecting our planet is something I care deeply about, and I try to live in a way that reflects that, like reducing waste and supporting sustainable practices. Seeing a company making real efforts in these areas is inspiring, and I'd love to contribute to that mission. Question number 4. Do you have a current passport? This question is a straightforward yes or no inquiry, but it's an opportunity to demonstrate readiness for the job. If you have a current passport, mention its validity and express your preparedness for travel requirements. If you don't have one, explain your plan to get one soon. Keep your response concise and confident. I do have a current passport. It's valid for the next 5 years, so I'm fully prepared for any international travel the job may require. A passport is essential for specific assignments, and I've ensured mine is current. If there are any specific details or travel policies I should be aware of, I'm happy to review them to ensure I'm meeting all requirements. In questions 5 to 10, don't forget to customize these answers, adding your own personal work experience, qualifications, and skills. Question number 5. Give an example of when you went above and beyond to accommodate a customer with a disability. To answer this question, share a specific example highlighting your empathy, problem-solving skills, and initiative. Focus on your steps to accommodate the customer and achieve a positive outcome. Be honest and thoughtful, showing your ability to adapt and go the extra mile to ensure every customer feels valued and supported. In my previous role, I worked at an airport's busy customer service counter. One day, a visually impaired passenger needed assistance navigating the terminal and boarding their flight. While we had standard procedures for assisting passengers with disabilities, I wanted to make sure their experience felt personal and seamless. I walked them through security, helped them find a nearby restaurant for a meal, and stayed by their side until it was time to board. I coordinated with the gate agents to arrange pre-boarding and personally walked them onto the plane to ensure they were settled and comfortable. I also introduced them to the flight attendants. I shared information about their needs to make the flight as smooth as possible. Seeing how relieved and appreciative they were reminded me how small actions can make a big difference in someone's day. Treating every passenger with the same level of care and respect is important. Question number 6. Give an example of how you bring creativity to your workplace while maintaining policies. To answer this question, share a specific example where you creatively solved a problem or improved a process while staying within company rules. Focus on respecting policies but thinking outside the box to enhance efficiency, customer satisfaction, or teamwork. Use clear language and connect your actions to positive outcomes. In my previous role, we had a policy that required all customer complaints to be logged through a formal system. While the process worked, it wasn't always efficient, especially for quick resolutions. I came up with the idea of creating a simple checklist for common issues and their solutions. This allowed team members to resolve recurring problems immediately while still logging the complaint into the system. For instance, if a passenger reported a missing item, we could use the checklist to guide them to lost and found procedures before formally entering the case. I introduced this idea to my supervisor, who approved it since it followed the policy but streamlined the process. It reduced response time and improved our efficiency as a team. Customers appreciated the faster resolutions, making our workday smoother without cutting corners or skipping any required steps. Question number 7. Describe a difficult situation and how you handled it. When answering this question, focus on a real-life example where you faced a challenge. Explain the situation clearly and describe your actions to address it. Highlight how you stayed calm, worked with others, if applicable, and focused on a solution. End with a positive outcome and what you learned. Keep it honest, detailed, and relevant to the role you're applying for. At my previous job, I worked the front desk during a busy holiday travel season. A passenger approached me, upset because their connecting flight had been canceled and there weren't any immediate options to get them to their destination on time. I could tell they were frustrated and stressed, so I listened carefully and empathized with their situation. I calmly explained the options and reassured them I would do everything possible to help. After checking all the flights, I found an alternative route through a different city that would get them there only a couple of hours later than planned. I also arranged a meal voucher since they had to wait longer. Once everything was settled, the passenger thanked me for staying patient and finding a solution when things felt chaotic. That situation reminded me how important it is to stay composed and focused during challenges. By taking the time to understand the problem and communicate clearly, I was able to turn a tough moment into a positive experience for the customer. Question number 8. Describe the strictest rule at your job and how you adhere to it. When answering this question, focus on showing that you respect rules and understand their purpose. Explain the specific rule, why it is important in your workplace, and how you consistently follow it. If possible, share a quick example of how you handled a situation related to the rule. This demonstrates your commitment to maintaining standards and your ability to work responsibly. At my previous job, one of the strictest rules was maintaining confidentiality when handling customer information. This was critical because we worked with sensitive data, and even a small mistake could lead to major problems for the company or the customer. To follow this rule, I made sure I fully understood the policies, avoided discussing private information with anyone not authorized, and double-checked that documents were securely stored. For example, there was a time when a colleague accidentally left a file open on their screen. I discreetly reminded them to lock their workstation and reported it to our supervisor to ensure we addressed the situation properly. It wasn't about pointing fingers, but making sure everyone stayed accountable. I respected the rule because I knew it protected the trust customers had in us and kept our workplace secure. Question number 9. Tell me about when rules or regulations changed and what you did about it. When answering this question, focus on showing your adaptability and problem-solving skills. Employers want to know you can adjust to change while staying compliant and maintaining high standards. Be specific about the situation, the actions you took, and the outcome. Choose an example highlighting your ability to handle change effectively while staying positive. At my last job, there was a sudden change in our safety protocols due to updated industry regulations. The new rules required additional steps in our daily processes, which initially felt overwhelming for the team. To adapt, I made sure to thoroughly review the updated guidelines and asked questions to clarify anything unclear. I then volunteered to create a quick reference sheet to simplify the changes for my coworkers. I also took time to practice the new steps during slower periods, so I'd feel confident when things got busy. It wasn't easy at first, but within a couple of weeks, the team had adjusted, and I could see how the changes made our work safer and more efficient. That experience taught me the value of embracing change and working together to implement it effectively. Question number 10. Give specific details of a time when someone was disgruntled with you or your company in the past, and tell us how you handled it and what the outcome was. When answering this question, be honest about the situation while focusing on how you resolved the issue. Hiring managers want to see your problem-solving skills, ability to stay calm under pressure, and commitment to customer service. Describe the situation clearly, explain what you did to address the concern, and share the positive result. Be sure to end on a constructive note, showing what you learned or how it reinforced your approach. At my previous job, a passenger was upset because their flight had been delayed, causing them to miss a connecting flight. They were worried about their accommodations and feeling frustrated with the airline. I listened to their concerns without interrupting them and acknowledged how stressful the situation was for them. I calmly explained the reason for the delay and then worked to find a solution. I rebooked them on the next available flight and provided a meal voucher since they had a long wait. I also contacted a nearby hotel to arrange accommodations for the night, ensuring they had a comfortable place to stay. By the end of our conversation, the passenger thanked me for taking the time to help them feel heard and cared for. That experience reminded me how important empathy and clear communication are in resolving difficult situations. Now, before we continue, check out these awesome videos. I have posted the links to them in the description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more great videos posted every single week. Question number 11. Tell me how you help make your coworkers feel appreciated. When answering this question, focus on practical and specific ways to show coworkers appreciation. Highlight genuine actions or behaviors you use to foster teamwork, morale, and a sense of belonging. Avoid being vague or giving overly generic answers. Specific examples make your response more impactful. Show that you value building positive relationships at work. I believe one of the best ways to make coworkers feel appreciated is by recognizing their efforts and being supportive. For example, suppose someone on my team goes above and beyond or handles a challenging task. In that case, I make it a point to acknowledge them by saying something directly to them or bringing it up in a group setting so others can also recognize their contributions. I also like to help when I can, whether stepping in to share the workload when things get busy or just being there to listen if someone is having a tough day. Small gestures, like grabbing an extra coffee for a coworker or leaving a note to say great job, can go a long way. I found that treating people with kindness and respect creates a positive environment where everyone feels valued. Question number 12. What would you do if you had to handle an intoxicated passenger? This question tests your ability to handle difficult situations while prioritizing safety and compliance with airline policies. Your response should show a calm, professional approach, strong communication skills, and an understanding of safety protocols. Highlight your commitment to ensuring the well-being of all passengers and crew while following the rules. If I had to handle an intoxicated passenger, my first step would be to remain calm and professional. I'd assess the situation discreetly to avoid drawing unnecessary attention to the passenger or alarming others. I'd speak with the passenger politely but firmly, letting them know their behavior is a concern and explaining that safety is my top priority. If needed, I'd involve another crew member to help monitor the situation or provide additional support. If the passenger's behavior were disruptive or unsafe, I would inform the captain and follow company protocols to de-escalate the situation. This might involve denying alcohol service, relocating the passenger if possible, or in extreme cases, ensuring they're escorted off the plane if it's before departure. My main focus would always be maintaining a safe and comfortable environment for everyone while handling the situation respectfully and professionally. Question number 13. Give a single-word tagline that describes the character of the company. To answer this question, consider a single word that embodies Alaska Airlines' core values, mission, and culture. This word should reflect something you admire about the company, such as its commitment to customer service, sustainability, or innovation. Explain why you chose that word in a clear and relatable way, showing your understanding of what makes Alaska Airlines unique. Be sincere and avoid overcomplicating your explanation. If I had to pick one word, I'd say care. It stands out because Alaska Airlines consistently cares for its passengers, employees, and the communities it serves. Whether it's the focus on providing genuine hospitality, the investment in sustainable practices, or how the company supports its team members, care seems to be at the heart of everything. I've noticed how Alaska Airlines puts effort into making flying a positive experience for people while staying true to values like safety and reliability. It's a word that resonates with me because I believe when a company genuinely cares, it shows in every interaction and decision. Question number 14. Are you willing to be flexible and relocate? When responding to this question, show your openness to flexibility and relocation if the role demands it. Explain how this aligns with your personal or professional goals and why you'd be comfortable with the idea. Be honest about any limits to your flexibility while emphasizing your willingness to adapt. If you have past experiences with relocating or being flexible for a job, briefly mention those to strengthen your answer. I'm absolutely open to being flexible and relocating if it means contributing to Alaska Airlines in a meaningful way. I understand that the aviation industry often requires adaptability, and I'm comfortable with that. I've thought about relocation, and I see it as an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally. In the past, I've adjusted to new environments for work, and I've found it rewarding to meet new people and experience different communities. I value the idea of being where I'm most needed and believe it's important to align my priorities with the company's goals. While I'd want to ensure proper planning for a move, I'm fully prepared to make that transition if it's required. My focus is on building a strong career with Alaska Airlines, wherever that may take me. And finally, here's the last question. Question number 15. Is there anything else you would like us to know about you? This question is a great chance to share anything important about yourself that hasn't come up during the interview. You can use it to emphasize your strengths, show your enthusiasm for the role, or connect your values to Alaska Airlines' mission. Be genuine and clear about why you're excited to join the company. Avoid repeating information you've already shared unless it's a key point you want to reinforce. I appreciate the chance to share more about myself. One important thing to me is building meaningful connections with people, whether with a team, customers, or the community. I've always believed in treating people with kindness and respect, which aligns with Alaska Airlines' focus on exceptional service. My previous roles have taught me the value of teamwork and staying calm under pressure, which I know are critical in this position. I'm genuinely excited about the opportunity to be part of Alaska Airlines because of the company's reputation for caring about its employees and passengers. I bring a strong work ethic, a positive attitude, and a commitment to delivering the kind of experience Alaska Airlines is known for. If there's anything else you'd like to know about me, I'm happy to share. If you want to learn more on how to land jobs and reach your career goals, don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button to get new videos every single week. Also, don't forget to hit that like button because that motivates me to keep doing what I do. Stay safe, keep smiling, and good luck.